Spiritually Clever here. Welcome back to another video, and today's video topic is called on how to astral project. So a lot of you guys are wondering, Clever, what's astral projecting? So astral projecting is pretty much when you can leave your physical body while you're asleep, and you can enter other dimensions, or you can visit your friends. You can visit anything or anyone just with a thought, just with thinking something. Because it's pretty crazy that you can do this type of shit. It's kind of like dying, but it's not really dying. You know, the first time I ever did this, I was asleep, and I remember falling off the couch, and I was like, what the? I was like, did I just fall off the couch? Like this shit felt so fucking real. I'm like, did I just fall off the couch? And I remember I was trying to get up and I couldn't get up. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I can't get up. Next thing you know, I look on the couch and I dead ass saw my fucking body sleeping on the couch. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, nah, bro. I started tripping. I'm like, what, is that fucking me? Like, I literally saw myself sleeping on the fucking couch. I was just, how a nigga just sleeps, with his eyes closed. But it's weird because I had a shirt on when I was asleep, but when I saw my body, I was shirtless. You feel me? It was weird, but I recommend like this book right here. It's called Journeys Out of the Body by Robert Monroe. This is a really good book to read. He talks about all the type of shit he experienced when he left his body, but pretty much what it's called astral traveling or astral projecting, whatever you want to call it. And when you do this, it opens up your mind because you start to realize that you're immortal. You get me? The body that you have, it can't die. It can die, but your consciousness can't. Because after you do this type of shit, after you leave your fucking body, after you see yourself sleeping on the fucking bed, you're like, nigga, what? Is that me? Yeah, that's you. You left your physical body. Because you're not your body, bruh. You're a spiritual being. Your consciousness, your energy. Energy can't be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred. So, when you do this, you're really going to realize that death, there's nothing really there's nothing to be afraid of death, because death is not, like, when you die, you're pretty much not just gonna die. You're literally just gonna go somewhere else, the astral world, or you can choose to come back. You get me? You just need this physical body for this dimension, which is the third one. The third dimension is probably the best dimension you can be in, because this is a dimension where you can feel happiness, you can feel love, you can feel, you can feel everything pretty much, And so when you're in the astral world, you're pretty much in the fourth dimension. So you can access a lot of realms and shit like that. So how do you astral project? Alright. So first thing you want to do is you want to set your alarm for 6 hours. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you have REM every time you go to sleep. Every time you go to sleep, you hit a dream. Boom. That's why you have multiple dreams when you go to sleep. You have different dreams. That's because those are different REM hours. You have REM every time you go to sleep. You have them every 2 hours. You get REM. REM is it stands for rapid eye movement, which is pretty much when you're dreaming. So the reason why you want to set your alarm for 6 hours is because that's how much time you need in order to wake up. And this is what I'm going to explain. Once you wake up, right? When you set your alarm for 6 hours, you're going to wake up. You're going to stay up for at least 10 minutes. Stay up for 10 minutes, right? Stay up for 10 minutes. Just letting y'all know, this is my method that has worked for me. So set your alarm for 6 hours. After that, wake up. Stay up for 10 minutes, right? You can just get out of your bed. Don't stay in your bed, because if you stay in your bed, you're just going to fall back asleep. You're going to be tired as fuck, bro. You're going to be like, nah, bro. Get out of your bed. The first thing when your alarm goes off after the 6 hours, you get your ass out your bed. You know, go to the living room. Go use the restroom. You know, go get some water. Just do something productive. Just do something. Just stay up for 10 minutes. But just please get out of your bed. Because if you stay in your bed, you're just going to fall back asleep. Get out of your bed as soon as your alarm goes off, right? Okay, what are you going to do after that? So, once these 10 minutes are up, what you're going to do is you're going to go back to bed. This is called the wake back to bed method. It's really effective. So what you're doing is you're going back to bed. You need to be conscious when you're in this process. You can't be asleep. Because if you're asleep, you're just going to fall asleep and you're not going to be aware of what you're doing. You're just going to go into a dream and wake up. What you're doing is you're going to be aware. That's why you need to stay up for 10 minutes. Because you need to go back to bed. You need to be kind of half awake, half asleep. You feel me? You need to be in that kind of state of mind. So when you go back to bed, close your eyes. I recommend sleep on your back, please. I made this mistake. I try sleeping on every position. I can't do that shit. The best position is your back. Sleep on your back. That is the best method. I'm telling you right now. Sleep on your back, right? When you sleep on your back, make sure your legs aren't touching and make sure your arms aren't touching. Make sure, you know, your legs are like this and your arms are like this. You get me? Like, just make sure your arms or your legs don't touch each other. Because what you want to do is you want to disassociate from your body. You want to make yourself numb. You're pretty much numbing your body. So, go to sleep on your back. I recommend a sleeping mask. You know, I have a sleeping mask that I have. And the only reason why I have a sleeping mask is because there's light in my room in the mornings. The best time to astral travel is the mornings. I'm telling you, always do this in the mornings. All right, you can't do it at night because your brain's already tired. You know, you've already went throughout the whole day and your brain's like, nah, bro. Like, your brain is just fucking tired. You can't do this shit at night. You need to do this in the morning. So, the best time to do this in the morning, all right? So, once you're sleeping on your back, you know, your legs are apart, your arms are apart, you're going to stay like that for a long period of time. What I forgot to mention, the reason why I have a sleeping mask is because when you leave your body, you're not going to be able to tell if it's your body or the second body or the astral body. And because when I astral projected, when I left my body, I remember I was in a hallway and I'm like, is this my astral body? Because I remember I touched my fucking eyeballs. Like, I literally went like this, right? With my eyes wide open like this. And it was fucking crazy. And I could literally feel the sleeping mask. Like, I was literally seeing with my second body, or my astral body, because I was literally touching I could feel the face mask, but my eyes were wide open. You were pretty much seeing with your other body. So, wear a sleeping mask if you can, or try to make your room as dark as possible. Alright? Next step, right? Do not move. Alright, let me repeat it one more time. Do not move. What you're doing is you're trying to trick your body into falling asleep. You get me? Most of the time when you go to sleep, your brain always falls asleep first. You get me? That's why you're never aware of your body falling asleep, because your brain always falls asleep first. So, what you're pretty much doing is you're switching the roles. You're actually trying to make your body fall asleep first and have your brain wide awake. So, you're not going to want to move when you're doing this whole process. When you're on your back sleeping, do not move. Don't move a fucking inch. I'm telling you right now, I'm being honest with you. You can't move because you need to trick your brain into thinking you're asleep. And what your body's going to do is called the rollover signal. It's going to see if you're awake or not. So what's going to happen is when you're laying completely still on your back, your body's going to be like, all right, let's see, is he asleep or not? So what's going to happen is you're going to get fucking itches everywhere. You're going to get itches on your fucking nose right here. You're going to get them on your arms, your legs. You can even get one in your fucking butt. I'm being honest with you. I got one inside my butt one time. That shit, it's the worst, but that's what your body needs to do to make sure you're asleep. So you're going to ignore the itches. You're going to also get an urge to roll over. You know, most people when they're in bed, they always roll over and shit like that. Don't roll over. You're going to get that urge to roll over. It's just your body trying to make sure, it's trying to see if your brain is awake or not. So it's going to send these signals. It's going to be like, all right, are you awake or not? So obviously, if you fucking itch yourself, You'll be like, oh, hey, brain, I'm awake. Or hey, body, I'm awake. You feel me? So don't respond to these itches. Don't respond to these urges to want to fucking move. So what happens once you ignore all these urges, right? Once you ignore the itches, the rollover signal, all that, you ignore all of that, right? What's gonna happen is, this has happened to me. You're gonna fall into dreams. You're gonna be in a dream, and then you're gonna snap back to it, and you're gonna be like, oh shit, you're gonna be like, oh, I was just dreaming. That's normal. It happens. It's because your brain is half awake and half asleep. So what's gonna happen is your brain's gonna go into some dreams, and you're gonna wake up. But this is all the process of you going to sleep without moving. So what's gonna happen eventually? Once you haven't moved for a fucking while, and you're falling asleep without moving, you're going to start to feel vibrations, and this is a good fucking sign. This means that you're almost there. You're almost there. You're almost there. So you're gonna start to feel vibrations, right? You're gonna feel. Me personally, I felt vibrations on my hands, like literally on my palms. I just feel vibrations on my palms, and it is weird, but you're gonna know when you feel them. You're gonna know these are vibrations, and do not be scared of these vibrations. Do not be scared of them, alright? These are completely normal. This is just the process of your body falling asleep. What's the next thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna enter sleep paralysis. And a lot of you guys are gonna be like, dude, fuck no. Y'all, a lot of you guys are scared of fucking sleep paralysis, bro. There's literally nothing to be scared about sleep paralysis. Everybody, religions, people, they make sleep paralysis seem so fucking scary and demonic. People talk about, oh, I saw a fucking demon in my room. Bro, let me explain to you what sleep paralysis is, bro. You need to have sleep paralysis every single day. You literally experience sleep paralysis every fucking day when you fall asleep, bro. Like, literally, the reason why you have it is so you don't act out in your dreams. You get me? You're in a dream, you're fucking running and shit. You're not obviously running in real life when you're fucking sleeping. That's the whole reason why, is so your body can keep you safe from not actually acting out your dreams. You could be punching some niggas in your dreams, but you're not actually doing that in real life. You feel me? You're really just laying still. That's why sleep paralysis. That's what sleep paralysis is for, so you don't act out in your dreams. You get me? A lot of people will say that they feel pressure in their chest, or they feel like something or someone is holding them down. That's just because your diaphragm or your body doesn't need to take in that much air when you're asleep. When you're sleeping, your body doesn't need that much air to take in. So that's why a lot of people will say they can't breathe that good. That it's normal. You get me? Your body just doesn't need that much air when you're asleep. So that's why it happens, alright? And the reason why you guys see demonic shit is because you are actually thinking about it, or you're manifesting it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when you're in sleep paralysis, you're half awake and half asleep. Like, your literal body is asleep and your brain is awake. So that's why you see shit there. It's not really there, but it feels like it's there. Like, you sit in your fucking room. It's because you're literally awake and asleep. You're literally dreaming and awake. So you're pretty much dreaming in real life. You get me? It's trippy as fuck, but that's what's really happening. And yeah, so pretty much after, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The reason why you see scary shit is because you're scared. So what happens is you're half awake, half asleep, right? If you're scared, right, you're dreaming. You're pretty much instantly manifesting shit. If you're fucking scared, if you're in sleep paralysis and you start thinking scary shit, your brain is gonna be like, all right, well, scary shit, it is. There you go, boom. Your brain is gonna put something scary in front of your fucking face. It's fucking trippy, but it is. So you guys just have to learn. Just enjoy sleep paralysis, bro. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing scary about it. You make it seem fucking scary, bro. Like, it's all in your mentality, bro. It's not scary. There's literally nothing scary about sleep paralysis. It's literally just what your body does to fall asleep, if you think about it, bro. It may feel uncomfortable sometimes, but dude, you can look at it like this. You can look at it like, oh, I'm in sleep paralysis. Oh, fuck no, my body's stuck. Or you can look at it like, oh, yeah, I can use this to astral project or lucid dream. Lucid dreaming and astral projecting, you can do both of them doing the same method. But I'll make another video on how to lucid dream. So this is strictly just on astral projecting, right? So you're in sleep paralysis, right? You're gonna start to hear noises, or you're gonna hear like people or someone's in your room. It's fucking crazy. It's because your brain is dreaming. Your brain is pretty much dreaming and awake at the same time. Me personally, when I was in sleep paralysis, when I astral projected, I remember I heard like, I just heard someone just talking. It was like a radio or some shit, bro. It was like a radio. Like someone was talking on the radio in my fucking room. Like, nigga, what? It's crazy as fuck, but that's what happened. And you're gonna also notice, you're gonna start to see colors. Remember, oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Do not open your eyes whatsoever. You get me? Just don't open your eyes. I'm not saying you're gonna see shit. I'm just saying, if you open your eyes, you're gonna fuck up the process of your astral projecting. You're trying to trick your brain or your body into thinking you're asleep, and you're obviously not gonna open your fucking eyes when you're sleeping. So keep your eyes closed whatsoever. A lot of you guys are also gonna get the urge to swallow. I experienced this myself too when I was asleep. When I was trying to do this, laying on my back still, you're gonna want to swallow a fuckload. It's okay. You can do that. You can do that because when your body falls asleep, not everything shuts down. Like your eyes can still move. You can still move your little fingertips. You can move your toes, and you can also move your you can swallow when you're dreaming or when you're asleep. It's a natural process that your body needs to do. So you're in sleep paralysis. You're also gonna hear ringing. A lot of people will hear ringing in their ears, like beep, like a fucking light ass ring. That's because you're changing frequencies. When you're going into the fourth dimension. So in a way, it's like a radio, tuning into something else. So you're gonna hear ringing. That's because you're changing frequencies. So what happens after that, right? What happens after the ringing, all that type of shit, right? You're going to pretty much right when you're into sleep paralysis. Oh yeah, and you're also gonna feel your heart is gonna beat fast. It's weird, but this has happened to me. Like I was asleep, and I woke up right, and I couldn't fucking move. I was like, oh, I'm in sleep paralysis, and your heart just boom, it just starts racing. It's fucking crazy, but I heard your heart isn't actually racing fast. I heard it just seems like that, but it's because you're actually changing frequencies. It's fucking weird how that works. So I guess your heart just starts beating at a different type of electromagnetic field. I don't fucking know. You feel me? I don't know a lot about that, but once you're in sleep paralysis, once you know, and oh yeah, when your eyes are closed, right? When you're in sleep paralysis, you're gonna see colors. That's another way you're gonna know you're in sleep paralysis. You're going to see colors, shit like that. You're literally gonna just see fucking colors, and that's a good sign. That means you're in sleep paralysis. And what's actually happening is you're actually seeing with your third eye. Your eye located right here, your third one, you're actually seeing with that one. So with your eyes closed, you're gonna start to see colors. So after that, right? After you're in sleep paralysis, you're feeling, you hear ringing, you feel your body kind of like vibrating in a way. You feel your heart beat faster, you start to see colors. Once you know for a fact you're in sleep paralysis, you're also not going to be able to fucking move. You're going to try to move and your body's going to be like, nah, dog, you're not moving. You feel me? You're going to know, you trust me, you'll know when you're in sleep paralysis. You're not going to be able to fucking move. Once you're in this is exactly when you need to visualize yourself leaving your body. So what's the best method, dude? There's a lot of methods. There's a fuckload of methods you can do. But the best method that works for me is called the rollout method. And the rollout method is pretty much, you gotta trick your brain into thinking you're actually leaving your body. It's crazy, but this is how you leave your body. You gotta trick your brain into thinking you'll leave your body. So my best method is the rollout method, where you're just imagining yourself, rolling out of your body. Pretend this is your bed, right? And then this is you. You're just gonna imagine yourself rolling out of bed. But you're gonna imagine this. You have to imagine like if it's really happening. You can't just visualize. How does it feel? How does your bed feel when you roll over? How does your fingers feel when you're rolling over? How does it smell? How does the cloth on your bed feel? How do your bones feel when you're rolling over? You have to imagine it so vividly, like if you're actually leaving your body. So after this, right? You're gonna know when you leave your body. I'm telling you, you're gonna know. You're literally gonna feel like you're actually getting out of your body. You're gonna feel like you're actually moving. It's gonna feel like you're actually waking up with your real body. That's why I'm telling you, wear a sleep mask so you can know the difference. You're gonna start to see your room, but you're gonna feel the face mask. So that's how you're gonna know that's your second body waking up. You get me? So yeah, you're just gonna imagine yourself rolling out of your body. And this isn't gonna happen the first try. I'm telling you right now, bro. This is not gonna happen overnight. When you try this, bro, it's not gonna happen the first night. I'm telling you. My first astral projection happened about 2 weeks, and I did this for every day for 2 weeks, and I finally got it at my aunt's house. I remember I was in my couch. I was in sleep paralysis, right? I couldn't move. I imagined myself rolling out, and I just ended. It felt so real. Like I thought I actually fell out of the couch, but I woke up and I saw myself sleeping, and I was like, yep. I actually fucking did it. You feel me? So that's what you're pretty much gonna do. And then, yeah, you're gonna know when you're in the astral world. You're gonna see your room, or you're gonna see yourself on your bed. And let me give you a tip: do not whatsoever freak out or get it. If you freak out or you get too excited, you're gonna wake up. You're gonna wake yourself up and go back to your body. And a lot of you guys are like, oh. Bro, what if you get stuck in the astral world, bro? You can't get stuck there. It's actually a lot harder to be there, because what my first mistake did was when I left my body, I literally I saw my body. I was like, oh shit. And I started walking in the living room of my aunt's house, right? I was walking with my astral body, and I was like, I couldn't believe I saw my body. And what I fucking did was I thought about my body, and boom, I went back right back to my body, and I woke up. So, number one mistake: do not think about your body. Don't. If you think about your body, that's how you leave. That's how you go back to your body, by thinking about it. So don't think about your body, because you will instantly go back to it. So yeah, don't go back. Don't think about your body. Once you're in the astral world, you can pretty much explore. You can do whatever the fuck you want, bro. You can talk to your ancestors, bro. You can visit your friends. It's kind of creepy, you feel me? But it's kind of cool though at the same time. You can literally go to your friend's house. You can see him playing like fucking Fortnite or some shit. You can call in the next, and then you wake up and you're like, bro, were you just playing Fortnite? He's gonna be like, nigga, how the fuck you know? You get me? You can do shit like this, bro. It's crazy. You can visit your friends. You can talk to your ancestors. You can see your past life. You can see what past life what you had. You can visit your family or your friends that have died. You can visit literally people that have died. But yeah, there is a lot of shit you can do when you in the astral world. There's so many benefits to it, bro. But the number one benefit is that from astral traveling is learning that death is an illusion. That there's no such thing as death. Your physical body dies, but your soul can't. Your consciousness, people aren't afraid of losing their bodies. They're afraid of losing their consciousness. There's a difference between your body and your consciousness. Your body is just a vehicle you need. You get me? But your body is the car, and your true self, you're the person inside the car. And so what pretty much happens is when you die, you leave that car, and you can pretty much go into the world, astral world, explore. The astral world is another way of heaven. You get me? It's heaven pretty much, but you could call whatever, astral world, heaven. Doesn't matter. But yeah, when you die, you just leave that car and you go into another car, or you go into the astral world, and you can decide when to come back. That's all death is, bro. It's not, dying isn't the end, bro. Once you astral travel, bro, it's gonna change the way you think. It's really gonna change your perspective on dying, bro. You're not gonna be afraid to die no more. It sounds crazy, but bro, you just gotta experience it for yourself, bro. So take all the tips I just told you in this video. Try this every day, bro. Don't give up, bro. Don't give up, bro. Cause you're gonna do it. Trust me. I got to that point where I couldn't. I wanted to give up too, bro. And I ended up just doing it, bro. So don't even trip about it, bro. You're not alone. You feel me? So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Just if you can't, if you want, you can watch this every day if you forget some steps, but this is pretty much on how I astral project, or on how to successfully do it in my method. My next video, I'll talk about, I'll just talk about how to lucid dream, and I'll talk about other shit you can do in the astral world. Or I'll even explain, I'll tell you stuff about the astral world. So I'll even explain to you, I'll tell you my first experience on my first astral projection. So yeah, spiritually clever. I will catch you guys later.